LeBron James speaking about the Houston Rockets GM who tweeted a couple of weeks ago now about Hong Kong and his support of Hong Kong. And I think what LeBron said was poignant as it relates to people not talking about things that they don't know about. Because clearly this is a case of LeBron James's abject ignorance on the issue of freedom, human rights, and for a man that put on an "I Can't Breathe" T-shirt in solidarity to the family of Eric Garner, to the man that put on a hoodie and had his whole entire Miami Heat team put on a hoodie in solidarity in the memory of Trayvon Martin, to the man that who stood up there at the ESPY Awards with Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade and Chris Paul and spoke about racial injustice in this country and police brutality. For him to get in front of a mic and admonish the Houston Rockets GM for showing support to a group of people who are fighting for the same freedom, by the way, that black folk are fighting for here, shows his abject ignorance. And this is a case, and I say this before, and I'm not starting off my 30 days because I'm not saying anything that's not factual, and I'm not calling him out of his name. This is a case of a man always being, and I'm putting up air quotes right now, the smartest man in the room, where people are constantly blowing smoke up his ass and telling him that he's smart. He hasn't gone to college. I don't know what he reads, and I'm saying this about him and Kanye and others like this, where they're in rooms where people are always telling them that they're right about stuff or they sound halfway smart. It's like the man that just got out of jail who read the dictionary but didn't do the work that Malcolm did to actually educate himself. So he knows some words. He knows, shades of things. He's got bits and pieces of history that he read somewhere. But the discourse that it requires to have tertiary knowledge of a thing, he has never done that work. He hasn't put the work into his education that he puts into his basketball. So he should probably take a pass on issues of history and politics and things that he really doesn't know anything about because he looks really, really dumb. That was a dumb statement. Or more scary, that was a statement about his own personal economy, which tells me that he can't be trusted because he's LeBron. I was going to follow you to Timbuktu, brother. Damn. Why? So that's how I feel about it.